Hi Gratitude Seeker. In today's episode we will look into commercials and the impact they have upon us without us even realizing. Are you ready? Let's get started. But first, let's take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. This episode is supported by Laura Lemon's Mosaic Weighted Blankets. Here's what a verified customer had to say about the Mosaic Weighted Blankets. This weighted blanket is phenomenal. It relieves my anxiety, has helped me sleep, and has eased my migraines and restless leg syndrome. If you want better sleep and less anxiety, click on the link in the description. Many of the things that we desire have a lot to do with what we see in the commercials. When we look at our imperfect lives and we see the perfect lives that people in the commercials have, we somehow feel that we are not good enough, we don't have enough things, or we don't look good enough. And when I think about commercials, I also think about movies, music videos, Instagram influencers and movie stars. Those things that influence us without us actually being aware that they are influencing us. Some commercials are good and they're positive and they're helpful and the product itself is really useful and good for you. But most of them lead to us comparing ourselves with those people or with those situations, and they make us feel like we are not good enough or what we have isn't good enough, and that shifts our focus from appreciating the people we have in our life, ourselves, and the things we already have in our life, to a fabricated reality that has been designed in detail by people that really know what they're doing, or at least by people that have really big budgets and that invested a lot in putting that commercial in front of your eyes. For instance, for women to look the way they do in music videos or in commercials in general, there is a whole team of makeup artists, of all kinds of people making sure that, for instance, a singer looks perfect on camera. And being aware of what happens behind the scenes is something that I consider very, very important. Because if we feel that this is how a woman should look, whether we are a man or a woman, we'll end up having unrealistic expectations and we'll use that information subconsciously to make different decisions. Another example is a movie with a hero that has all the masculine traits, the positive masculine traits, and women feel that this is how a man should be and this is the ideal man. And they start comparing with their spouse, and instead of appreciating the qualities that he has, he is compared with the fabricated ideal. And this can happen on the inside for men as well. Like if we see a man that's very masculine, that has the perfect body, we might also get the idea that for us to be loved and appreciated, we need to look or to be like that person. Of course, these things can inspire you and can make you want to become better or more, but more of yourself, and also, an important part, in a realistic way. So when you see a commercial with a perfect family, look for what is perfect in your family, for what is good in your family. Or when you see a commercial with a perfect body, see what parts of your body are perfect or are really beautiful and worthy of your appreciation and of your love. When you see a movie with perfect people, think about the things that bring you and your spouse together, about what you appreciate about the other person. There are many things that might make us feel bad about ourselves or about the people around us, but it is within our power to change this, to become aware of what's happening, and to choose appreciation and gratitude. But before we go, I want to tell you why I chose Mosaic Weighted Blankets as a sponsor. Living a happy life has a lot to do with being well rested. And Laura, the CEO of Mosaic Weighted Blankets, has solutions for each age group and the best reviews out there. Just check them out. You can find them at bit.ly/mosaicweighted, or you can click on the link in the description. Again, thank you so much for choosing to spend this time with me, and I really hope it was time you enjoyed spending. Best wishes, and don't forget to keep seeking gratitude.